online. So one of the things that is unique about our stream setup is they can hear us. So we like to be a little conscious of that. Almost right down the middle, not how you want to start, but hey, that's how you get 3 balls. It's been ball 3 of the tournament.
Second.
Alright, so Deborah's going to be player 2, so we're just waiting on that to come up. I can kinda Highlands, go girl. Yeah, you can see her from the player cam in the background. Deborah hits the gas station right on her way to the game. Headphones in to block the haters.
Yeah, haters gonna hate.
I actually like it when they wear headphones. That means I can talk.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't get time in the upper playfield. Ooh, right back up.
Yeah, that's good. So now you should, I think when you hit that bottom rollover, it activates that upper playfield. I don't know where the time is at, but I know you have a certain amount of time to get all the drop targets. It's not easy.
No, not at all.
So the X's are on the left, the O's are on the right.
Okay.
The player always hits the center, I believe. So
It looks like upper playfield is the play. We're not seeing a lot of tic-tac-toe coming to it so far.
Skater 64, right back up, nice.
1-2, buckle my shoe.
Kick back.
Back in all day.
See, that's my main problem with games with upper playfields. You basically just want to do it all day if you can. Which is, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Nice. That's 2 upper playfields complete. Can you relay kickback?
It's permanently lit.
Yeah, kickback. It's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the outer lane is always going to that kickback. It's that inner lane. It's kind of like Pirates, where the inner lane is the one that drains. So yeah, that's rough. Yeah, nice save. It's all right. Don't tilt.
So now Holly steps up, our player 4, in our final group.
That's a good nudge. Oh.
Alright, so at
she got thrown to the right out lane real quick. It's unfortunate.
the end of ball 1, we have Lindsay in the lead with 238,000. And then I believe that it is Deborah in second, 87,000. She's got some work to do, but not in a bad spot to be in. She basically didn't get to play the first ball, so...
Yeah. Looks like the, I believe it's flashing down there at the bottom to tell you once it, like it looks like it's flashing a little faster maybe. And it tells you when you're about to drain, or when your flipper power is about to go. It's kind of hard to tell, but... Ooh, this game's playing fast.
Looks unfazed.
Yeah, she's keeping alive. Like I said, some of the strategy here may just be keeping alive. Like I was saying before, though, the other part of the quote-unquote 2 games in 1 that this game is touted for is you are playing tic-tac-toe against the computer, as it were. So, and yeah, so basically, anytime and it holds over from ball to ball. I think the player is the only one that can get the center, but you still have to light it.
Yeah.
If you don't, obviously, you're not going to get it. But it's the only one that keeps the computer from basically just beating you every time, I think. Or at least having it draw every time, because every game of tic-tac-toe should always come out in a Cats game, right?
Right.
There should never be a winner in tic-tac-toe. Just watch War Games, right? Anybody remember that movie?
War Games?
You don't remember War Games? Did you ever see
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Oh, this is an old one. This is like back in 1980 something. Maybe late 80s, early 90s. Basically, Sam Bucher remembers it. Now, basically, the premise of the game was a computer. They built a smart computer that took over the world, more or less, and it was going to launch all the nukes because, well, that was the only way to win the war games.
Right.
And so one of the guys was like, no, okay, let's play me a tic-tac-toe. Set the players to 0, and it ended up being a Cats game every time. And so then the computer learned that there's no good way to actually win war games.
Oh, we have a tilt.
Oivindimo.
Yeah. Thanks so much for the follow. That means a lot to us.
To Broderick, that's right.
We are on hour 23 of the 24-hour Bells and Chimes Bunkin'.
And they have restarts pending on this computer, so we better hurry up. They got updates coming, guys. I don't know, if the stream goes down, it'll be because of Windows.
Yes, Vivisimo, Robert. I do not watch movies. It's one of the things about me. I watch movies when you can watch Simpsons reruns.
There you go. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the computer on there, but yeah, basically it was a supercomputer that played games. November to Norway. Nice.
Well, hey, we appreciate you stopping by. You are catching the tail end of a 24-hour tournament.
Oh, that's a bad drain.
Still in the lead, though.
Yeah, that's a bad feed.
And we appreciate you watching all the way from Norway. Like I said, you are catching the tail end of a 24-hour event. If we had an uptime command, you would see that we have been live for 23 hours and 14 minutes.
One complaint for Holly up there. That's good. She needed that. Because I think any completion up there gives you like 60-something or 60-something thousand points. So. Looking stream, great video and sound quality.
Hey, I'm glad you like it. I've been sort of the body, the sacrifice to be up 24 hours. A lot of this was done by Saf Gaming, aka Scott. But yeah, we do a lot of pinball streams around Columbus, Ohio. We are in Piqua, Ohio. Nice little flipper pass there. And we're actually running an interesting setup where the cameras are stationary and we move the games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. That feed coming out of that top play field has not been treating people very well. You guys are giving me a heart attack. Okay, Sambuca, how do you think I feel here, man? All right, I cannot watch Lindsay play ever, and I'm being forced to right now to try and commentate over top of it.
I mean, if it's too much, I can fly solo.
No, it's all good. I get more nervous than Lindsay does when I watch her play.
Just trying to give the people what they ask for.
No, I appreciate it. I get it.
Let me tell you, when Twitch chat was dying because, who plays pinball at 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
The Lindsay gang came in strong, so at least we can do is get their boy on the mic.
No, that's fine. I get it. No, that's one of those things where I can only, I don't know how you guys have done it. I cannot stay up this long, let alone being able to play pinball for this long. I'm very impressed. I think that's ball 3, yeah?
So I think mathematically there was only one scenario in which Lindsay didn't take first.
I believe this,
and
I don't want to call it, but I'm pretty sure I just put Lindsay to win.
I think so too.
But I'm not going to say anything until after. I'm going to let them play their game. I also want to double check the math. True competitor and a fiery player. She wants to get every point out of this machine she possibly can. She will always play that way. So it was Galaxy Quest, never give up, never surrender. Alright, save. Kick back. See, she is a couple shots away from, I think she won tic-tac-toe there.
There's a win, and which gives her an extra ball.
Yeah, an extra ball. There it is. Good job, Red. Victory laps. Yeah, pretty much. But so here's the deal too, though. They are playing for second and third place. So.
Yeah. First, second, and third are trophies and payouts. Fourth and fifth is cash prize equivalent.
Yeah, top 5 get cash. So there you go. It pays to play for 24 hours, I guess.
Hey. It does.
It's all right. Just watch. Whoa. Sorry, that was a balloon popping in the background.
So, we double check our standings real quick. There's still a battle to get in the top 3.
Yeah.
Because remember, they still do have one more game after this.
Yeah, they do.
So the battle for top 3 is still very much alive.
Absolutely. that's a bad drain. That still puts.
Does beat Deborah, though.
It does beat Deborah.
So our first place is Lindsay, followed by Holly, Deborah, then Brooke. And they got one more game to play.
One more game. So what are they on?
Their last game is going to be
Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter, which was our stream game earlier. So, and our last group. So we just saw Group 1 and our Group 5. Their last game is Timeline, and that's going to be our last game of the stream. And that's Rita, Molly, and Zan. Yes, this is a Columbus team kill right here.
Yeah. This is the bottom of the pyramid, y'all.
But you're still in the pyramid.
The fact that you're still standing makes you a winner.
Oh yeah, we're on the bottom and holding up everybody else, but we play our part.
Yeah. You guys are, I cannot believe, I would never do this in a million years. You guys are troopers.
It's really not that much of a difference between you guys in the middle of the pack, though. This is like a couple games going differently.
Yeah, seriously. This is me stepping it up at the beginning and just sort of look different. Yeah, that's like 80.
Lindsay came here to play.
Yeah, Lindsay, like 198 is going to be her maximum possibility.
Yes.
Well, no, 190. That's the final score hasn't gone in yet.
Final score hasn't gone in yet. Okay.
So she can get technically. Yeah,
so over 200 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So only the middle of the pack group finished, and it looks like each player took a different round. So.
All right, so let's figure this out then.
Mathematically, yeah, no, she's first.
Yeah,
She
no,
is
I meant
mathematically
we're looking at second and third now.
Okay.
All right, so
wide open there.
Yeah, unfortunately Brooke's out, but
actually no. So Gillian, that's not. It's just between Deborah and Holly because Gillian cannot earn any more points.
Right. Well,
but Holly can finish below Gillian. Actually, they both could technically finish below her.
It's true.
So
this comes down to it. So Gilly's put herself in a good position for second place.
Yeah.
She's done what she can. Basically, she needs Deborah and Holly to both get 3 and 1 in order to stay up there. Or what, 5 and 1. So it's tight.
Yeah, the second.
I think we're back on.
Whoops, wrong scene there.
Yeah, see.
And we have Zan stepping up to the timeline here.
Yeah, this is a cool game. I really, I'm interested. I kind of forgot about it. Like I said, I was telling you guys earlier, you probably didn't hear me though, but if you really want to know kind of the rundown of this game, Todd Tuckey did one on TNT Amusements where he takes the glass off and shows you how to do it. But still, it's a good rundown on exactly what the computer and the game is doing in this one. And it's a neat game. I love the colors on it. It's just so weird.
Yeah. It's really nice looking.
It is. I've become a very big fan of the old Gottliebs. They're out there.
I became a fan of them after this weekend. Man.
Yeah, the street level games are sweet.
Playing pretty much like 1812 Gladiator Arena, almost like back to back, was just like that was a treat.
Yeah, they're certainly interesting.
Oh, that game is so good.
It's so
goofy.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I love that it's ridiculous.
Same with Bone Busters. It's just I don't know if I love that game, but I like what it's trying. That's for sure.
Fun fact about Bone Busters: there's nothing wrong with it. We've just left it off because it drives us insane.
It just starts talking to you.
The attract mode. Did you hear the one about the traveling salesman?
Nice. Shoot.
When Scott was here, I was like, Scott, I give you an hour before that thing drives you mental.
Yeah.
He made it 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, there's.
Yes, Gladiator was supposed to be Legend of Zelda. They just lost the rights. Because
Really?
Gottlieb's machine before that was Super Mario.
Okay. And actually, when I first bought my very first game, I had a chance to buy Super Mario. The big one. Mm-hmm. But I actually almost pulled the trigger on buying the smaller one, the Mushroom Kingdom one.
Yeah.
And because I think I saw one, it was a little bit outside my price range, but I could have done it. But I was like, oh, it's a tiny game. I'm not going to do that. I want a full-size machine. And now I'm kind of kicking myself because the prices on those have gone kind of through the roof. And the game I would have bought would have, appreciated at some point. And it would have been easier to move.
Yeah.
But I bought Magic first instead. 79 Stern. So that was my first game instead. And I'm actually really glad. I have no regrets when that comes when it comes to my purchases. I don't know if they're gonna make any more Nintendo pinball machines. I really don't.
No, because I think Nintendo associates it with gambling.
Yeah.
That's why Disney's Tron is probably the only Disney.
Yeah, and now
thing we'll
Marvel.
get. Well, yeah, they own Marvel now. Now that I think
so,
about it.
Yeah,
so.
but when's the? Are they going to bring any more of those out? Who knows? But I think that Disney looks at the Marvel franchise a little differently than they look at their own franchise.
Yeah, I remember. So I'm from Florida.
Okay.
I lived in Jacksonvile.
Nice.
Everyone I know is a Disney annual pass holder.
Yep,
Big
yep.
Disney fans out there. And then one of my friends told me like. One of my friends told me like Disney likes things that print money. They don't want to have their hands involved in everything.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Lindsay actually was born down around Winter Park. So,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right there.
Yep. She still has family down there. She goes down the Pinball Lounge is a kind of an old haunt of hers, as it were.
Okay.
Which is pretty, it's like an hour away from I think Orlando-ish area.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't been there, but I've heard good things. So.
There's something about Winter Park. You guys live in the Cincinnati area.
We do now, yeah.
Yeah, because like. My friend met someone. She was from Cincinnati, moved to Winter Park, so it's like it's apparently.
Well, what is it? There's the old saying. It's like, if you go to say like Florida or South Carolina or North, it's like basically it's just Ohio 1 and 2. Like everyone in Florida either had lived in Ohio or snowbirds down to Florida from Ohio. It's just Florida is Ohio's retirement community.
Yeah, when I was a high school teacher, and the neighborhood I lived in was like all Ohio State flags, all Michigan flags, all that kind of stuff like that.
Yep.
But
rolled up the in lane to the out lane.
Hey, but we still got a close game though.
Yeah, it's so the ball count is actually on the glass in the bottom left there. The first one is the credits. The second one is the number of balls left. Or sorry, the number of balls that they're on. Mm-hmm. So they are on ball 2, player 3. Daniel Craig Bond would be pretty interesting for a pinball theme. That's always fun to play the What If pinball theme game.
Yeah.
What theme would you like? Lindsay and I still stick by. We'd like to see a '90s Nickelodeon. Like Rugrats and Doug or something like that.
There is a EDM artist I like named Porter Robinson.
Okay.
And I think a machine based off his music would be really dope because
they should do something. The closest we ever got again was Tron.
Yeah.
But even then, if they did a full-on Daft Punk machine, I'd be down.
Because with Porter Robinson in his shows, he uses a lot of vintage video game pixel art type.
Right.
So you could really go to
Chiptune
town with that.
Yeah.
So Molly is in. No, it was.
It's good. It's going 1, 2, 3 right now.
Yeah, I think that was Rita. That was ball 1.
But she get.
No, actually no.
She got some. Yeah.
I got confused. So now Xana's ball 1.
No, they're on ball 3.
No, but I mean she's. Oh, sorry, she's player 1. Excuse me.
Got it.
23 hours.
I know. 23
hours.
Right. It's all good. All right.
What does that mean?
You did good.
You did good things. So again, it looks like if you can complete that upper lane or that upper drop targets.
No, it doesn't! That's
3 or 4, not bad. It's a square
Zan
beat.
takes.
That's on you. You guys do good, though.
I'm trying to do good. I am not going to let you have it.
You're gonna stand between me and my dreams.
I'm trying to.
Technically, after plunging your last ball, you have completed the 24-hour bells.
Yes!
You have completed it.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Walk away with 6
Yeah, the feed is being a little mean.
Yeah.
I know. I'm really excited about that too because I pretty much figured out.
You gotta. If it hit, I feel like if it hits with speed coming down through there, that's when it's the worst. If it's coming a little slow, it seems to feed okay.
May not have heard it, but Rita said no.
Yeah,
She willed it into the playfield.
she did.
Even better.
No.
No! The unintentional trash talk. Flag on the play. Yeah, Molly, I have now willed that into existence.
All out of the water.
Oh, but defeated.
I got
Didn't even get to touch it.
All right.
So, I think that was our last stream game.
I think
So let me find Jennifer Rupert to figure out what we're doing next.
I'm gonna go check in.
Huh?